Well, we're in the HHC. It's nice. Hello?
You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
No. Generally no. Beatrice Reichert. Now, okay. We need to get in here and talk to Minister Clark. Certain that Rockwell's behind the purchase of the chemicals. The maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium connect the Acropolis district. Mr. Clark knows nothing about the dimethyl sulfoxide and explained that, oh yeah, Chairman Rockwell has actually been keeping him under house arrest. Right. Okay, we'll see. We need to somehow get into his office. I'm going to approach here.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings
Not what I was hoping for.
Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Why? Okay. They could have just had a recording.
Our UDL security attendant is always prepared.
I feel like this is gonna be like this is ow. Hold on. Let's just see what's going on here. I assume that all these doors around this area are completely locked, right? And I'm gonna have to somehow get through this middle section up until that elevator. Are they gonna just let me walk through here? I guess.
Your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC.
Well, that's exactly why I'm here, Mr. Bachmeyer. Is this official enough for you? We're gonna show him the minister's access card.
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers.
Yeah, well.
But this looks right.
Keep up with the
I'll just
times.
need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form.
Oh,
Each
God.
weapon will need a separate form.
Oh my god. Fine.
Now let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
This guy. Look, how about you save us both some time and just let me through?
I was going to suggest that myself.
Excellent.
Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Good idea, Mr. Blockmeyer. Good idea.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, that was not as difficult as I anticipated. Okay, you two. Best behavior. You especially. No backtalk. And you, no spitting. They both hate me. Should have brought Parvati. Okay, this dude's like fully equipped. Whoa, look at that. So our lockpicking's at 71. These doors could be lockpicked if we had 100. Oh, how cool would that be? Well, we can unlock this. Is that going to cause me problems, though? Are these guys all going to straight up attack? Damn. Oh, crap.
Okay.
Is there something I can do for you?
Good question.
I beg your pardon.
Damn it.
Mr. Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
Yeah. Fair. Somebody's looking at your stationery, though.
What? Oh, dear. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Wouldn't want that. Get out of here. Hey, guys. Next time we sneak in, you guys close the goddamn door behind you. I don't know how many times we have to go over this. Construction checklist. Get rid of Minister Clark's stuff. Percival claims the real leather sofa. Tear down the rest of the wall. Check to see if the wall is load-bearing. Due before number 2. Install steam bath to Chairman Rockwell's specifications. Install wet bar next to steam bath. Finish everything before Chairman Rockwell returns. Should be number 1. Yeah. Excellent. Please, no disaster.
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown till you travel with a visitor.
And look at this. We are officially behind closed doors. Okay, guys, don't bother me while I'm hacking. Welcome, Chairman Rockwell. Oh, god damn. Hack 100? Okay, hold on a second. Where are we at for hacking? Not even close. Well, actually, we're not that bad. We have bonus support hack, Vicar, but we're still short. View priority message. Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see their current version when you print your keycard from the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. Oh. I was waiting for your sign off on the board stroke, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited, Sophia. Let's print a Ministry keycard. What is this?
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together.
I like his edit from die to slowly stop living.
Swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony.
Important graphs, yes, sure.
By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
I'd like to know more about these corporate-mandated grooming rituals. Retrieve the dimethyl sulfoxide.
Quite distressing information.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
So it explains what they were considering. It explains what they were considering with all the pods, but... Send Minister Clark's message to Earth. Oh yeah, right. Personal files. What's taking so long? Okay, Percival. How long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belonging into the streets of Byzantium for all I care. He's not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall. And for law's sake, do something about the doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working on our public relations department, and they make this announcement sound like a damn funeral elegy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. Masseuse. Reschedule my regular Wednesday massage if urgent matters to attend off-site. Of course. Food reserves. Chairman. I've made inquiries and can confirm we have plenty of food, real food, stored away on their intercolony trade. Or stored away from intercolony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon people are going to start feeling hungry no matter what they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. The other corporations. Chairman, the head of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can overrule them easily, but I thought you should know they're at it again. Okay. Let's send the message. Please allow 3 to 9 months. All right, we'll take it. Excellent. So we can go into... I think we just try and boost these all the way up, right? Might as well. Let's apply that. Now, oh, where the hell? Are we just gonna like walk out here like nothing happened? You've learned that dimethyl sulfoxide is at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale, along with whatever Chairman Rockwell is working on. Sublate headquarters, we chose to spare this guy's life. That's going to be a bit... Model those outfits. I don't know if that's going to end up happening. Captain Irian's like bugged. And then science weapons are kind of whatever. This is important. Let's do this. Board reputation, they'll get over it, right? Does it really matter? Hey, thanks everyone. Good job doing whatever you're doing. Hey, that was relatively straightforward. Now, I don't know what the process would have been had we not had that key. I imagine we'd have to convince that guy to let us in or something. Maybe, like perception, lie, or whatever. Some type of conversation checks. I'm just hoping that something doesn't backfire as we walk out here. What is that? Nice.
Do we really need all the security?
See you guys. Transition to the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. What a nice ministry. Be cool to have ministries in charge of literally everything. Ooh, this ministry's rich. So it's below us. Bunch of office clerks working hard. This is restricted access.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X36 level clearance.
Yeah, how do we get that?
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
Ooh, really?
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a
Correct.
try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
If that would have worked here, I'd be
Like I
stoked.
said, X36 clearance only beyond this point.
We'll try this.
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you.
Yeah.
And I don't have any new clearances.
He's a little brighter than the other guy. Oh, sick. Let me through now, or your official record won't be for polishing floors. You're not up to date on the Z532 clearances.
What are you talking about? There's no such thing.
Oh, yes, there is, Holt. You just don't have the clearance to know about it.
What? There's no way. I'm cleared to know about all clearances.
No. Sorry, man.
I've got to be, right?
Incorrect. No, actually. Come to think of it, I may have to write you up just for hearing about this.
Whoa. There's no need for
I
that.
believe that.
Go on through. And let's pretend this conversation never happened.
Good idea. Should we check this? What's she gonna do? Can we get her to leave this?
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Yeah, you're right. You should probably just go somewhere else. I'm guessing that's going to take us down to where we need to go. Yoink. Nobody's watching us, right? Oh, useless. That's okay. We got some XP. That's the important part. Now, how can we get these guys out of here? I think we missed our opportunity. We had it, and now she's just chilling here permanently. Unless we killed her somehow. I don't think we're getting in there. Maybe we can check on the way out. Nice.
On my way.
Group up.
If I still believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this would have seriously shaken my faith. Knowing you, I can only assume you have already begun formulating a plan to deal with this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So
Got
tell
a
me,
great plan.
what are we going to do?
We have to dig more.
Yes, of course. And when you do, you can count on me to back your play.
You're the man, Vicar.
Your ability to get out of tight situations virtually undetected hasn't failed us so far.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to discuss?
No, we're good. Oh, during this experience at the Hermits, you seem somewhat at odds with your mother. Sure.
I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them.
Ouch.
I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
Okay, look at this. What the frick? Yeah, well, I don't have these accesses. Like, I don't have the... Like, are the scientists going to approach me?
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
Maybe the scientists are just kind of like, whatever. Workbench that we don't really need. We could tinker this up. Actually, we can't. Look how much the tinker costs now. Actually, kind of insane. Let's repair this. I'm wondering if maybe we can find a board ID card somewhere. I can't remember the last place. Was it a board ID card that was needed there as well? I feel like we must have missed something.
Huh?
Jesus, shit. Run. Run. We're gonna have to try and sneak. I'm gonna try, but, I mean... We clearly don't have this ID. And... we didn't have an option to get it anywhere, so... I don't like this. Ellie, what do you see? You're just standing there. Get down.
Nice and easy.
Looks like they went around the corner. I really don't like this option. Jeez. This is going to require some patience. Let's see if this one does another loop. Looks like they're going to. Wait. Yeah, real stealthy there, guys. Real stealthy. Good job. Oof. So many. Guess we got problems here. Containment. Maybe we try and get in there. This one we have to wait till they rotate back around. Jeez, shit, that was close. Ooh. Okay, come on. Come on. There's gotta be something in here that can help us. Sealed. Frenzied test subject? Don't like this. Ooh, okay. Hold up. I bet we can unlock all the cells and maybe cause some havoc. But even if that's the case, like, then what? Yeah, I can open the cells. Containment log. UDL security scooped the subject up from various locations around Halcyon. None displayed any behavioral abnormalities or homicidal tendencies. We tested reviving Formula 132 on them, the one with the high concentrations of adrenatime, and they began exhibiting hyperaggression. Whatever you do, do not open the cells. Guess what we're going to be doing? Oh, wait a sec. Maybe not. Ooh, okay. Let me scout this. Yeah, okay. I kind of feel like if we get the containment cells open, they're all gonna like beeline for it, right? I hope. What? Look at this. Ooh, this guy up top is gonna be a problem.
Here they come. I'll take your confession now.
Real subtle.
Take your best shot.
Hey, we actually are not. I'm gonna use this opportunity. Hopefully. Oh shit.
May you find
We're gonna have to fight.
Big practicing then. Anyone else? Feel them, Captain. Be you.
No!
Oh boy, this is gonna be rough.
Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
Oh, these are the test subjects. Oh, well, I'm gonna die. Yikes. Not my finest moment. got what we came for. Or did we? What? How do I get this? Computer. Not usable in combat. Excellent.
Headed back.
I think we're out of combat. Okay, human testing is required step in any new product or process in order to ensure accuracy. Please be sure to document the results of all tests thoroughly. So in the last couple sections, we haven't had these ID cards, and I'm not sure if there must have been something key somewhere that we missed in being able to acquire one of these ID cards, because clearly it would have been very helpful. Live human trials. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvement. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We are still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in their rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. To make matters worse, we've had a hard time securing additional dimethyl sulfoxide. We may have to make do with this batch. Let's transfer it. Procedure may result in the invalidation of experiment results and the death of human test subjects. Further information. Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving a 73.629% dimethyl sulfoxide concentration in circulation. Whoa. Experiment details. To repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of human subjects and loss of associated productivity. So if we just transfer this, then the people in these tanks will survive. But for what? Right? And like, do we need all of it? I mean, probably. Cancel the experiment and loss of the data. I feel like that might be better. Almost. It sucks for the guys in the tubes, but they're already living like this is not good. But maybe there's a way that we can help them later. I'm going to transfer this. Now. Return to Phineas. Damn. It has been a minute. Hey guys, that was very good. Almost stealthy. We probably, well, I don't know how we would have handled that second room. Oh god. Go! Jesus. We've left a trail of destruction in our wind. Everywhere. All the time. Hostiles? What? Who? Oh, God. What a nightmare.
What was that?
Make him regret it.
This was not the intended approach at all.
What?
I'm just gonna run it.
No, please. I don't want to. No, please don't. Be right there. I don't want to die. I'm coming.
Take him down!
I don't know if this is a thing. Nope.
Never anger a man of the cloth. No, please don't.
Coming your way.
Here it comes!
I don't want to die.
Watch out for hour 3.
God, our board reputation. I mean, ultimately, do we care about the board?
Anti-Cleo's anti-bionic. Take comfort
Oof.
in knowing that anything antibiotics cannot stop will probably...
Yeah, so I'm sure some of you guys may have pointed it out, but I can't figure out where we went wrong in these last couple of missions, because up until now, we've always had access to the ID cards that we needed. And I'm really curious to know how people sorted this without the approach that we've been on, which is survival. Maybe I'm probably missing something blaringly obvious, but at the end of the day, we're getting the job done. We're getting the job done. I don't know exactly what job that is.
I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial. You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Okay.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Yeah, got your attention at least.
I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
Okay. So, you almost sound like you approve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, well, what is it you're after here?
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Oh, God. Say no more, I'm in. What's he wanted for exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
So you want me to sell him out?
Wells was our mistake.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
So here's the problem. I don't trust the board. So there's that. I also don't really... Phineas has never been totally truthful.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
But to be fair, without him, none of this would be happening.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes?
Yeah.
Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
Is that a reminder from her that we should go and, like, do this? Okay, let's go Vicar Parvati. Yeah, like, who do you trust? I mean, nobody. But he is the one that got us out, albeit for selfish reasons, but still, I'm here. So you're kind of like, well, I'm grateful-ish. Just been everybody's lackey. So I want to make sure that we don't accidentally trigger that, so we'll stay focused on this one.
busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Get about the chemicals. The colony's on the verge of collapse. I found your chemicals in the Ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I feel like he would do the same, no? These are all the chemicals I could get. Any more and I would have killed the subjects.
Damn, that's not enough.
Frick.
Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers.
That's what I was a bit worried about.
Damn.
Colony's on the verge of collapse. The board's been trying to cover it up.
I know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
It gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon, or the board's got a plan to save us. They're going to freeze all the workers.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
Pretty much, yeah.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
That's what it seems, yeah. So, is there something we can do? There's gotta be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
Well, even if that's the case, like...
what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Okay, it would have been a lot easier if you set your lab up next to the Hope. Just throwing that out there.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Well, if it's that easy. This is crazy. I like it.
Just wait until you hear the details. I haven't been this energized since the time I injected myself with raw caffeinoid.
Lay it on me, buddy.
If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
He seems pretty sure.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I thought intra-system micro-jumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct.
What calculations? I'm not going to be running any calculations.
Auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Wait, I have some questions.
Certainly. How can I help?
I need to know all of the risks.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly.
What's the mostly part?
That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I'm okay with the ship, but I'm not cool with the killing ourselves. Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny. Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the Rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Okay.
I know
Whatever you say.
Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers.
This is his key point.
Engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon.
I mean,
the board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
I feel like, too, with our reputation with the board, even if we try to help them, it's just going to backfire miserably. Ooh, do we want to tell him about this? You know what? Yes, we're going to go full... side with Phineas fully. We're just going to have to make the commitment instead of wavering between the two. The Adjutant asked me to plant a tracking signal in your lab, but I'm not going to do it.
You absolutely should.
What? Oh. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
Sarcasm, the last refuge of the witless. The Adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her.
Okay.
I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
Interesting, Phineas. Interesting. So you're okay with this?
The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
Oh, okay. So this is happening.
Certainly. How can I help?
I don't think there's anything else here. I'm just checking. Yeah, we're good. Okay, then. Hope docking bay. Let's go to the comms terminal. Send corrupted tracking signal. Terminal attempt to establish a new connection once every cycle. Okay.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Good luck. Let's see how this plays out. I think either way, we're not going to have like a happy-go-lucky wrap-up, if I had to guess. Ada.
If you don't, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Odd.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it.
Yeah, how's that signal looking?
Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location.
Oh, you don't say.
Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him.
Did my best.
Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Okay. How do I know this isn't a trap? Like, she could totally just kill us.
Because I'm not in the business of arresting my own allies. You have my word.
Oh, we're up to agreeable.
Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Odd has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
So, she wants to see us, or we can travel to the Hope. I don't like this. If something bad happens, we kill her. Okay?
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I don't want to do it, but if I have to do it, I will do it. I'm going to be on the defensive, big time. I'm basically only doing this to potentially get extra levels. We've been requested to come here. Don't kill me.
Not so fast.
Ugh. Don't. You guys don't want to mess with us.
All right, you're clear.
Yeah, thanks.
The adjutant's expecting you.
Exactly. Go ahead and grab these. I mean, she's going to try her best, right? She's going to try to convince us that we need to work with the board. But, like, there's just no way. I'm sorry, there's just no way we're going to work with the board.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival.
Okay. So when you do find him, what would you do to Wells?
The signal you sent us is experiencing some interference. My agents will need time to isolate the problem. We're going to monitor Wells until we're ready to make a move. I asked you here to discuss something far more important.
Which is?
I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you.
I mean,
I imagine you
no,
have questions.
Not really.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and
She's
dying,
only
and
just
you knew
realizing
why the
this?
whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act.
The powerful make the mistakes, and the powerless are left paying the price, as it has always been. Tell me, Adjutant, have you anything to offer beyond the usual false platitudes?
Thank you.
I'm offering decisive action, Vicar DeSoto. I can no longer depend on lazy, weak-willed bureaucrats to help me rescue Halcyon. I need someone with a backbone, someone like your captain. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it.
What is it that you're looking for?
We need to talk about Emerald Vale.
Okay.
You handed Edgewater over to a band of dissidents. I can't have this.
Well, we're throwing back
David
that
and her
far?
people have no place in the Halcyon that is to come. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out.
What?
No survivors.
You gotta be shitting me.
I cannot condone this plan. Wanton, senseless destruction of life is never the solution.
I don't need you to approve of my plan, Vicar. I need you to get it done.
You're a monster.
Someone has to be. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you.
I mean, apparently this is a very easy decision. What did Edgewater do to deserve this?
You replaced a loyal, if hard-headed, town leader with a revolutionary. Adelaide's people have turned Edgewater into a hub of dissidents.
In your opinion?
These people are dangerous. They're going to become more dangerous after the collapse. We need to put them down. Now.
But we're talking human lives here.
The dissidents currently occupying Edgewater answer to no one.
Who cares?
They're an unknown, unpredictable variable, and I can't have that.
Yeah, no. She's not winning me
I'm not asking
over.
you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is a necrotic limb on the body of the colony. It must be severed.
I'm sorry, but no. You know what? And look, at the end of the day, maybe that's the right decision, right? Maybe it's like they're the sacrifice for everybody else or for the larger body. But I don't like it. This is a great point. They are self-sufficient. They're not a strain on the colony's resources.
Don't fool yourself. The dissidents occupying Edgewater are rebels harboring dangerous and seditious ideas. Left to their own devices, their numbers will grow. Graham Bryant and his merry band of morons caused enough trouble on Monarch. I won't risk the same thing happening in Edgewater.
No, I'm gonna be honest with her too. Like, no, it's not happening.
Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Captain. I rather like you.
Do you need me to...
And I'd hate to have you shot for disobeying a direct order.
Are we slaughtering the board here? I don't really have a choice.
Not true. You can choose to say, yes, ma'am, or at once, Madam Adjutant, or as you wish, or even, I'll take care of it.
Hatred. Go to hell.
I'm disappointed. I was so sure you
We're gonna have to kill her, aren't we? Well, we've made our decision. Yikes, dude.
My body's hurt! I've had quite enough of you.
Okay, well, there's no coming back from that. So, the board is dead. Well, some of them are. Where'd her body go? Jeez. 3 bits? Seriously? I can't believe this is the way it's going down. We did get more skills. Let's max out this and this. And then we've got perks that we can use. This could have been helpful a couple of times. I don't know if there's going to be much stealth left, but let's see. That is like not my preferred way of doing things. I guess we could have been like, okay, listen up. We'll do it.
Someone's near.
But then just not did it. Maybe that's the play if we don't want to kill her, but I don't like her and she deserves it. Until I'm sure I'll be proven wrong at some point. We'll see.
If you stop in the engine room...
Okay, so now we're going to the Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope.
This is going to be
I
cool.
need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
So repower the skip drive, patch 8 into the Hope's communication systems. What's going to happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off,
Ugh.
you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2.
Can you run the calculations? Because I would rather not. Good thing I'm great at math because I know all the best numbers.
I must recommend you leave the calculations up to me,
Okay,
Captain.
yes, actually, that's great.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again.
That's the thing.
My of his mental stability is not flattering.
I feel like we're on like a dark
Sending
path.
a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
Yeah, well, that was his idea, Ada. So, credit where it's due, right? Credit where it's due. She likes that idea, but she still thinks he's crazy. Can't have everything. Okay, patch route auxiliary power source to supplement UDL-2's reactor. Status, power status report, logs. Error launching, accessing archives, available entries. Pre-launch roll call. Personnel of notable rank. William Hunt, Donna Hunt. Okay. Rezi Tarega, Frank Nolda, Alexei Volkov. Manual log. Longest trip, 10 years. Longest trip Donna and I took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody. Always was. She packs up so much food we couldn't have we could have been stranded out on those rocks for a month and we probably would have been just fine. UDL sent us on a team-building seminar into the city once. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars just in case the bus broke down. It's going to take the ship 10 years to reach Halcyon. An entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provided the rations, else she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nuts and freeze-dried meat. Transcript. This is it, folks. Say goodbye to old Blue, eh? Yeah, if anybody wants to. Good riddance. Why so bitter, Rezi? She's been a good home. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Well, we'll see how you feel a year in. So, moment of silence, or should we make a toast? Anything? Feels weird leaving Earth in the rearview mirror. No, from now on, we only look forward. Power status. Power save mode. Only life support is powered. Maintenance status. Bunch of days overdue. Macrowave is not working. Hibernation storage. Storage bay 99% capacity. 892, 1276. They're functioning within intended parameters at least. Power is now being routed to the docking bay. Reactor is now in auxiliary power mode.
That ought to do her, Captain.
Oh.
What was that?
Watch out!
Oh!
Your life was merely an illusion.
Well, he did say that there might be some resistance. Yeah, there's a key card at least. Yeah, get him, guys.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Just executed. Jesus. I need to repair my weapon here. Now, we've been through this at one point.
Ha.
I think. Yeah, we've totally been through here.
Your confession now.
I don't know how necessary this is. Probably isn't.
Well done. We're still alive.
Holy moly. Odd count 9999. Odd removal. Occupant Cyrus Odd, removed by unknown crew member. Automated audio transcript, unknown crew members. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drive out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. I think that was Phineas,
This
right?
must be unsettling for you, Captain.
Yeah, this is a bit strange being here. I feel like, I feel like we've been back here at one point.
I've had quite enough of you! May you find peace in death.
Through communications through the unreliable. Here's automated transcript. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio. Damn it. This is Phineas Wells. Let's go. Oh, P. Wells. Let's go with that. Work continues on test subject 112, retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction, oh, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death, 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death, my arch nemesis, haunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists, making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of every chemical available to me, attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure, a gradual melt, a flash thaw, extremities first, brain first. Don't know how much more of this I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 72. I still hear their screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112. Real name Harley Stanton, age 39, enjoyed singing I'm sorry Harley, I couldn't save you. Begin audio log. As soon as I say the words begin audio log. What a ridiculously inconvenient program. What happens if I just accidentally say the phrase audio log? I don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus, focus, come on. Make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Very well, my frigid friend. You disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Thank the law for disposable gloves. Steady now, steady. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Damn slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyway? Spacer's choice? Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in. Throughout the comms.
Can you hear me, Captain?
Yes, I can.
I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music?
What is this here? Dear Diary, trying 26 years of travel through space, thinking of the colonists, they just never wake up. Called you off, the members of our rations are off? Off, what do you mean? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing. Not extra, someone's getting their food from another source. They must have it stashed somewhere. Could have brought it from Earth. If they did, we need to include it in our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on the ship is to be split among us all. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership, it's about survival. Alright, I want everyone to interrogate their crew, find out who's eating their share, and bring them forward. Perhaps there's hope yet. Mama used to have a garden that grew up with tomatoes, lemons, and limes. When we left Earth, she was still kind of share sample seeds, so whatever we end up with, I might start my own garden. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it is something. Remember you every day, Mamochka? Now more than ever. Allah help me, it worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. Now, how the fuck do I break the news to the captain? Is this F? Cap, wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Why? Don't need it. Don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer with his full faculties. I'm glad you owned up to this, but you're eating your full share. That's an order. All due respect, Cap. We're up Schitt's Creek. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now. It holds weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Well, I ain't doing it. So shove that shit down my throat yourself or give the leftovers to someone else. Hope Bridge keycard. Whoa!
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Look at this thing. Holy frick.
I'll fix you right
interesting find in here. Being like, look at these pods. Cryostasis still says online. This is Bay 12. Damn it.
You'll find peace in death.
Here goes nothing.
Getting through. Take cover.
Yikes.
Life was merely an illusion anyway.
You got it, Captain.
This could be trouble here.
The last of them.
Corrosive weakness. Corrosive damage received for 1 perk point. Yeah, sure, actually. That seems fine. 20% companion ability cooldowns for each of your kills. Yes, please. Okay.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Hope's so much like Groundbreaker. I knew they were sisters, but it's eerie.
Yeah, see, okay, maybe that's the flashback that I was having. Because at that opening section, it just felt like so eerily similar. And maybe that's why we're feeling that way. Kind of sad. It's like just all devastation. Crew terminal. Tomatoes down their stocks. Moshkai failed. Something must be wrong with the soil. This is from the guy that wanted to plant the seeds or whatever. If I woke up in Halcyon, my family has been devoured by these ghoulish men. I will steal my resolve. I will resist. Physical effects of starvation are well documented, but we never learned about the toll they take on your mind. Difference between right and wrong blurs. Told Frank we'd have to eat about 1/3 of the colonists in order to survive our journey. We've had rations that seemed impossibly unjust. Tens of thousands of innocent people to save 24. Attention all crew. Don't know who let Frank Nold out of his cell, but he's now an enemy of the ship. Anyone in league with him will be imprisoned. Anyone caught tampering in the cold storage pods will be frozen. I'm locking off the cold storage bays. Frank, if you hear me, there's still time to turn yourself in. Rezi, can you get us to Halcyon? I've been working on it. Can you get us there? I have to, Captain. Good. Meet me on the bridge. Make our last stand there. Wait, what about Donna? She won't be joining us. What the hell? What happened? I'll fill you when we get there. Hurry. Okay, fuck. I can't believe this happened. So everybody's, like, turned on each other. Trying to decide, like, we're trying to... well, trying to survive, really. A dark matter bar? Is that what that said? And, of course, it's like, there's a few key people with power that get to make, or have the influence to make the decisions. It's giving us a ton of ammo, which is a little concerning. Not gonna lie. Ooh.
Well done.
Thank you, Vicar. Look at this. All right, guys, I'm going to take a break here. When we return, I feel like this is very close to endgame, right? It's got to be. And we'll see what's happened with the decisions that we made, especially as of late. But I imagine some of them are going to backfire. So we'll see. Thank you, guys. We'll see you very soon. Bye for now.